If we're being honest, this NBA regular season has been a complete snore fest to say the least. But the way it was capped off on the last day of the NBA regular season, it made up for all those so-called boring days prior because we saw history made in two different games. The Golden State Warriors knocked off the Grizzlies to become the first team to finish a regular season with 73 wins. That's right, 73 wins. They didn't even suffer double-digit defeats. Think about that. But now to the person, the player, the legend, the great that stole the show of Wednesday night and the final day of the NBA regular season, that would be Kobe Bean Bryant, the Black Mamba. In his last game at the Staples Center, he put on an epic performance, dropping 60 points. Talk about a storybook ending to a marvelous career. 60 points in a farewell game? Damn, Kobe. Now, I know he took 50 shots to get to 60 points, but all that doesn't matter. The Black Mamba went out with a 60-point performance. I have nothing left to do but salute. Welcome back to the Best Damn Sports Blog. Back again to talk NBA with you guys, specifically Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers. If you were under a rock and did not know, Kobe Bean Bryant played his last game in purple and gold last night against the Utah Jazz. And man, was it an epic performance. The Lakers did go on to win 101-96. Thanks to Kobe Bryant, who put up 23 in the fourth quarter and 38 in the second half en route to his 60 points. 60 points in a farewell game. Like, how fitting is it for Kobe Bryant to go out on a 60-point performance off 50 shots? That describes Kobe to a T, especially in the latter stages of his career. High volume shooter, but he's also going to get you buckets. And last night, that was an inspiring performance because I did not expect it. I was thinking Kobe may go for 30, maybe 40 if he's having a great night. But this dude messed around and dropped 60. 38 points in the second half. That's vintage Mamba stuff right there. And as someone who's a Kobe Bryant fan, I've been one since 97 when he came to Cleveland and won the dunk contest. So it was great for me to see Kobe go out on a high note because we know he's been the butt of a lot of jokes this season. His shooting percentage has been poor. He's played poorly all year. I'm not going to lie. He's played terrible all year. But for him to come together in his last game and put on that performance for those fans, that will be something that is forever remembered across NBA fans. 60 points in his farewell game, along with the game winner, and he outscored the Jazz in the fourth quarter by himself, 23-21. The Black Mamba. Man, will you be missed. The 5-time champion, 2 times final MVP, 07-08 MVP, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, 18-time All-Star, 4-time All-Star MVP, 11-time All-NBA first team, 9 times All-NBA defensive first team. I bet you youngins didn't know that much. Go look up Kobe in his heyday. He could play defense. And also, he's the #1 scorer in franchise history of the Los Angeles Lakers, the prestigious Los Angeles Lakers. Which then leads into the question of, who is the greatest Laker of all time? Is it Magic? Is it Kareem? Is it Shaq? Or is it Kobe? Those are the 4 that you hear most people throw around. And #1, for me personally, I'll have to go Kobe. If Magic Johnson himself says that Kobe is the best Laker of all time, who am I to argue with the magician, Irvin Johnson? Who am I? And Magic was phenomenal. We never seen a point guard of his stature be such a magician with the ball as Irvin Magic Johnson was, hence how he got the nickname. So if anyone is to argue Magic is the best, I have no problem with that. He's a 5-time champion himself and probably the greatest point guard of all time. So I have no arguments there. I don't mind a 1A and 1B, Magic and Kobe. as the co-greatest Lakers of all time. Now, Shaq and Kareem, they both have the hardware to be in that group. But the fact they did not play for the Lakers their entire career, they have to take a step down in my estimation. And when it comes to Kobe and Magic, what puts Kobe ahead of Magic, for me at least, is the longevity of Kobe's career. 24 years as a Los Angeles Laker, 19 seasons in total. Come on, where do you hear that type of loyalty to a franchise, especially in today's NBA? And what makes Kobe so great, and why Lakers fans appreciate him so much, is he didn't turn his back when things got rough, i.e. LeBron James, how he jumped ship to Miami. Or then how, when Miami's windows looked to have closed, he jumped back on Cleveland's bandwagon. No, Kobe stuck through all the tough times, the Smush Parker years, the Kwame Brown years, all of it. Now, I'm not one to front, so I'll admit, around halfway point in the NBA season, I just stopped watching Kobe and the Lakers because they were just god-awful to watch. Kobe, we know he's been a shell of himself, so I didn't want to see that Kobe. And although he's been poor this year, that doesn't take anything away from the historic career he has had. And he's given us so many great memories, whether it was the 60 points last night, the 81 versus Toronto, the 62 and 3/4 versus the Mavericks, the game-winning shot he hit on the Suns in the NBA playoffs, the game-winning runner over Dwayne Wade at the Staples Center, just to name a couple. And then who can forget about his historic 7-game stretch in 2007? That stretch in which he averaged 50.1 points per game over 7 games. Here are his totals. He scored 65, followed that with 50, followed by another 60, then 50, then 43, then 23, then 53 points respectively. Incredible 7-game run. One of the best in NBA history. And then in 2006, Kobe also scored 30 or more points in 16 consecutive games. 16 consecutive games. So all in all, Kobe Bryant has had a fantastic career, arguably one of the top 10 players of all time, and he was a killer. Only the GOAT, Michael Jordan, can rival Kobe's killer's instinct. The Black Mamba is truly a rare breed of NBA player, and he will be forever missed. Salute to the Black Mamba. Farewell. #Mamba out.